Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Charan. Let's continue the MS Excel VBA course tutorial series. Now in this video tutorial, I will explain how using Power Query in Excel, how to get only the user defined database names from SQL Server database. So let's start the tutorial. And here we got the final output. Notice the user database has only two we got here. These are the two databases, and the system defined databases is not included. Before we got the system defined databases also, but now we got only user defined databases. Now let's add one more database, user defined database. We'll create one database here. The database name is I'm adding, and let's add school database. The database name is a school. Click OK, and here we got school database is created successfully. Now we got three databases. Now let's check the output. Refresh, select any of the cell, refresh. See, here we got school database is added in our worksheet. If you are a first time visitor to my channel, please subscribe to get the latest updates. For this video tutorial, I have created one new workbook. The workbook name is the book 1. Now in this workbook sheet, I want to get the user defined databases only from the SQL Server database using a Power Query. So first, in order to create a Power Query, go to data, and the data, notice this is a new query. Click this one. From other sources, blank query. And here we got the query editor. Here we can write. Now after that, in the query, notice the advanced editor. This is a Power Query editor tool. Now in this Power Query, now let's add the code to get only the SQL Server names. So before that, let's open my SQL Server database name. We'll connect the SQL Server database name and we'll check what are the user defined databases. I'm connecting my database. This is my server name, connect, and after I connect successfully to my SQL Server Database Management Studio, I'm expanding the databases. Now in the databases, notice there are two user defined databases, ABC and Charan. Now if you notice here, there are the system defined databases, and these four databases are the system defined databases, but I want to get only the user defined database display on my Excel sheet. So first, let's add SQL database. Make sure a database is a case sensitive. S is capital and D is capital. After that, let's open the parentheses. Now between first double quotes, I'm adding my SQL Server name. So again, switch over to my SQL Server Management Studio. Notice the plus symbol. Click that one. This is the server name. Let's copy that one. Cancel. Again, switch over, and I'm adding my server name. After that, the second parameter will take the database name. But I want to get all the database names here. So what I'm doing, I'm just leaving as a blank. After that, square brackets, I'm adding query here. Query is equals to between single quotes. Now let's write the statement, select start from sys databases. That's it. Now let's check the output. Click done. Its permissions required, edit permissions. Click run. And notice here we've got all the databases, including the system defined databases we are getting here. But I want to print only the Charan and ABC, which are the user defined database. So for that, we'll just modify the statement here. Select start from databases where name not in, between parentheses I'm adding between single quotes. Let's add these databases: master, model, MSDB, First add the master, second one model, third one, what is the third one is MSDB, and the fourth one is a tempdb. Is a tempdb. These are the 4 databases which are the system defined databases, default databases. I don't want to print, so not in, where name not in, and these databases I don't want to include. And here, instead of display the default name, I'm adding as name as user defined, user databases. Now let's check the output. Click done, edit permissions again, run. So notice here we got the user databases. Close and load to. I'm selecting the table. After that, select where the data should be loaded. I'm selecting the existing worksheet. I want to display on the sheet 1, so existing worksheet in the cell A1. Click load. Here the query is executed, the Power Query is executed. Notice here we got only the user defined databases. And here we got the final output. Notice the user databases, only 2 we got here. These are the 2 databases. And the system defined databases is not included. Before we got the system defined databases also, but now we got only user defined databases. Now let's add one more database, user defined database. We'll create one database here. The database name is, I'm adding, let's add school database. The database name is a school. Click OK, and here we got school database is created successfully. Now we got 3 databases. Now let's check the output. Refresh, select any of the cell, refresh. See here we got school database is added in our worksheet. That's it. In this video tutorial I have explained how to get only the user defined databases from SQL Server database in an Excel sheet using a Power Query. Thanks for watching this video tutorial. Please subscribe, share and leave your valuable comment. We'll catch you in my next video tutorial.